Hi everybody, it's Matthew here again, and Steve is the champ this time with $13,200. He dethroned Garrison Newkirk, our NGTC network. But we'll have Gary in another episode. And today, Steve has elected to take on jvandiesel. So it'll be Steve versus Steve Klebrowski versus jvandiesel. If this pair sounds familiar, they are my champion team for Pyramid, which I'm hoping to get back to soon.
Yep. I'll take Winkadoo. In the middle. Oh no, that's squares. Whoops.
Yep. And Steve, you are the red cards. Jonathan, you are the blue. And red cards goes first.
It's been a while.
Okay. And Steve, first question goes to you. Are you ready?
Yep, I am.
Okay. And Gary, I'll let you know when you get the Laugh Factory ready.
Oh no!
Because last time we had a very interesting question. But this one...
I'll take a hash brown for 200.
Okay, okay. Here you guys go.
Alright.
Steve, we asked 100 driving instructors. Are men better drivers than women? How many of these driving instructors said yes, men are better drivers than women?
Well, I know for a fact, my grandmother drives and my mother does as well, and they're pretty good drivers, I will admit. My grandfather does too, and he is a good driver. I have nothing to say against him, but, for this one, okay, I'm gonna say about, 42.
4-2?
4-2, yes.
42 of 100 driving instructors said men are better drivers than women. Jonathan, higher or lower than 42?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm going to say it's a little bit higher.
Alright, if it is higher, JVD, you play your cards. Steve, it's 42 or lower, you play yours. And the actual number of driving instructors said that men are better drivers is 41! It is lower!
Wow.
Steve, you are off by 1. Your card is a 7.
No. Change.
Okay. When you win the question, you can change the base card. It's a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4, an 8. 7 plus 1. What's that?
Freeze.
Alright. Not giving JVD a chance at the cards. But Jonathan, this is your question. Oh boy. Jonathan, we asked 100 mothers with a millionaire son. And we asked them, has your millionaire son put you on hold when you phone him? How many of these mothers said their millionaire son does put her on hold?
Wow. I don't know. I think it's going to be a really small number. But it's a question. I'm going to say 26.
26?
26.
Alright, 26 of 100 mothers said the millionaire son puts her on hold when she phones him. How cold is that? Steve, higher or lower than 26?
I'm going to say that it's going to be... I'm going to say higher.
Alright, higher. And the actual number of mothers who said the millionaire son puts her on hold is 23. It is lower. Boy, we've been awful close lately.
Oh, good guess.
And JVD, your card is a 7. You can play it or change it.
Please.
Alright, changing the 7. And it's now a jack.
Not bad, lower.
Lower than a jack? Oh no, it's an ace. Steve, you must play your 8. 7 plus 1.
Higher.
Higher than an 8? Oh no, it's a 6. No harm, no foul. Steve, question goes to you.
Woo-wee.
Talk about
Oh, boy.
stinking the place up. Steve, we asked 100 high school teachers. Have your students given out a nasty nickname to you? How many of these high school teachers said yes, their students give out a nasty nickname to them?
Oh, wow. I think it's going to be somewhere around 65.
65 of 100 high school teachers said their students give out a nasty nickname. How dastardly. JVD, higher or lower than 65?
Let's say a small bit lower, believe it or not.
Alright, lower. And the actual number of high school teachers who said that their students are giving them a nasty nickname is 20. It is much lower.
Wow. Surprise.
And JVD, you have your jack.
I'll still play it. I'll say lower again.
Alright, sticking with the jack. Lower. Oh no, it's a king. Backfired again. Steve, you have to play your 8.
I'm going to go higher again.
Alright, higher than an 8. A jack.
Lower.
Okay. Lower, you say?
Yes.
Alright. Lower than a jack? A 5.
I'm going to go higher.
Taking a chance for the first game of the match. Higher than a 5. An 8. And Steve has won the first game. Alright, and this is second round, so we go to Jonathan.
Good news to get rid of that fucking jack.
That's just my phone. No worries, guys. Steve, or not Steve, but Jonathan, we asked 100 women. Has a friend given you a gift that you'd only display when they came over to visit? KTV4 app, my local news station. Anyway, Steve, or JVD, excuse me. Let me redo that. JVD, we asked 100 women. Has a friend given you a gift that you'd only display when they come over to visit? How many of these women said yes, a friend gave her a gift that she'd only display when they came over to visit?
That's a good question. It depends, because the gift could be anything. If it's really, really terrible, it might not even be shown even when they visit. But I'm gonna say about 34.
Okay. 34 of 100 women said a friend has given her a gift she'd only display when they came to visit. Steve, higher or lower than 34? 3-4.
I'm going to say higher.
Alright, higher. And the actual number of these women who said they were given that gift is 28. It is lower, not higher. So JVD, you have a chance now. It's a queen.
I will keep it and go lower.
Lower than a queen, a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4, a 10. What do you say?
I'll freeze.
Alright. Not giving Steve a chance at the cards. And Steve, this next question is yours. Here we go again. Steve, we asked 100 school bus drivers. Has one of the passengers wet their pants on your bus? How many of these school bus drivers said yes, one of the passengers has wet their pants?
What a mess.
I agree.
Okay, I'm gonna say about Let's go with 43.
4-3?
Yes.
Okay. 43 of 100 school bus drivers said one of the passengers wet their pants on the bus. Shame on them. JVD, higher or lower than 43?
A little bit higher.
He says higher. And the actual number of the school bus drivers said that is 68. It is higher. Holy jeez. And Jonathan, you have your 10.
Change it.
All right. The 10 is now a jack.
Really? Lower.
Lower than a jack? A 9. You're going to freeze?
Yeah.
All right, freezing, not giving Steve a chance again. Third question is yours, JVD. Jonathan, we asked 100 6th grade girls, is your mom's kitchen floor clean enough to eat off of? How many of these 6th grade girls said yes, that mom's kitchen floor is clean enough to eat off of?
It does depend, I think. It depends on multiple variables at this point. I'm gonna say it's a pretty medium number. Just say 7. No. Yeah, 7.
70 what?
3.
7-3. You say 73?
Yep.
Okay, let me be sure I got that right. 73 of 100 6th grade girls said mom's kitchen floor is clean enough to eat off of. Steve, higher or lower than 73?
Lower.
Okay, lower. And the actual number of these 6th graders said that mom's floor is clean enough to eat off of is 56. It is lower indeed. And Steve, you finally get a chance. It's a 10.
Change.
Change in the 10. And it's a 7.
Crap. Lower.
Lower than a 7? Oh no, a queen. Chance for you, JVD. You have a 9. You must play it.
Lower.
Lower than a 9 to tie up the match? It's a 7! We are going to a third game.
Wow.
Alright. 3 cards will be dealt out for both of you. And 3 questions will be asked. Steve, and the first one goes to you.
Okay.
Alright. Steve, we found 100 couples who were married for over 50 years, and we asked the women. That's 100 of them. Would you forgive your husband for an affair 49 years ago? How many of these women said they would forgive the husband for a 49-year-old affair?
That's a long time ago. I'm gonna say 49.
Okay, 49 of 100 women said they would forgive the husbands. Jonathan, higher or lower than 49?
This is a little hard considering, it could go anywhere and everywhere on this one. I'm going to say, however, it's a touch bit higher.
Alright, going higher. And the actual number of these women who would forgive the husband is 91! That is without a doubt the most good, probably the best answer I'd ever seen. 91 would forgive him for a 49-year-old affair. I guess that probably shows that maybe 49 years ago. What's that?
Either that or the prenup is really small.
Yep. And Jonathan, your card is a king.
Lower, please.
Lower than a king, a 9. What do you say? I couldn't hear you.
I'll freeze.
Okay, freezing. Not giving Steve a chance at the cards. You need only one more card, JVD. But the question is yours. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, boy. Get the laugh factory ready, guys.
Oh, God.
Jonathan, we asked 100 single women. Would you date a man who said he's divorced but still lives with his wife? How many of these single women said yes, they would date a man who said he's divorced but he still lives with the wife?
Oh, my God. Oh my God, that's hard to say. I'm gonna. I'm gonna say 35.
3-5.
35.
Alright. 35 of 100 single women said they would date a man who said he's divorced but still lives with the wife. How shame on them. Steve, higher or lower than 35?
Shame on them indeed. Lower.
Going lower. For my sake, I hope it is lower. And the actual number of these single women who would date the man is 28. It is lower. Steve, your card is a jack.
I'm going to keep it and go lower.
Lower than a jack? A 5. This is for the whole enchilada, Steve.
Let's go for it. Higher.
Okay. For the championship, higher than a 5. Oh, no. It's another 5.
Damn.
So, JVD,
Oh,
a
boy.
chance for you, but you have to play your 9.
I'm gonna say lower.
All right. For the championship, lower. Oh, no. It's another 9 also.
Wow.
Third and final question. Someone must win on this play of the cards, and it goes to you, Steve.
All right.
This is an educated guess question. What percentage of automobiles manufactured 10 years ago are still on the road today?
What percentage?
Percentage, yes.
60. 60.
All right, 60% of automobiles manufactured 10 years ago are still on the road today. J-Van, higher or lower than 60?
Higher.
Going higher. And the actual percentage is 7. It is lower, not higher. Okay, here's the deal. Steve, you have a base card of a jack. You need 2 cards to win. And you can change the jack if you wish to. You can pass it to JVD and he'll have to play as 9. If he goofs, you win. If he doesn't goof, he wins. If he can go through 2 cards with the jack, then you win. You can play it, change the jack, or pass it to JVD. What'll it be?
Well, I'm going to try it. I'm going to play it.
All right.
I'm gonna keep control, and I'm going to change the jack.
All right. Changing the jack, and it is now a 9.
Oh, no. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. Well, if I lose, it was a great run, but it's all right. Lower.
Lower than a 9, a 7.
Oh.
Right up the middle.
Oh, boy.
You have to play this, Steve. You have no option to freeze.
I know, I'm thinking. Come on. Higher.
For the championship, higher, a 9! And Steve, you pulled it off! Not the best of cards, but you did it.
Wow. Great game.
And JVD, you are leaving us with a cool $100 for winning the game. And Steve, you get to go to the money cards for a second time. And Steve will start you the bottom row with $200 of betting money. Bet right across 3 cards. Moving to the second row for $800 more and another 3 cards. She gets to the top card, the big bet. You must bet at least half the money. And you can win $38,400 if it works out. Are you ready to play? Are you ready to play, Steve? You get a joker just for making it.
I'm ready.
All right. And you can change the base card 1 time per line. If the save card comes up, it's a push, meaning you do not win, and you don't lose. Here's $200. All right. Good luck to you, Steve. We're all behind you. And Steve, your card is a 9.
Let's change it with number 1.
All right. Let's see if you can make a good change here. The 9 is now a deuce!
Well. Let's go all of it higher.
Of course. $200. Higher than a deuce. A 7. $400 and a 7.
Let's do $100 higher.
All right. $100. You say higher?
Yes.
All right. $100. Higher than a 7? Oh, no. It's a 3. You're down to 300, but you have a 3.
All of it higher.
All right. 300. Higher than a 3? It's a 5. We're moving to the next row for another $800. You're up to $1,400 now, Steve, and you have a 5. You are on a new row now.
Okay. Change it with, I use that number, 3.
Okay. The 5 is now a deuce!
Yeah. All of it higher.
$1,400. Higher than a deuce? It's a joker.
Okay. Same decision again.
Okay. 1,400. Higher than a deuce? A 7. 2,800 and a 7.
Okay, $200 higher.
Okay. $200. Higher than a 7? It's another 7. A push. No win, no loss. You still have 2,800 and a 7.
Same thing, $200 higher.
200. Higher than a 7? It's a queen. Steve, you're at the big bet. You have $3,000 and a queen. You must bet at least $1,500.
Queen is pretty good, but king or ace, if that comes up, could ruin it, but... Alright, I know Tim McClellan did this once before, but I'm going to do what he did. I'm going to change the queen.
Okay. The queen becomes a deuce! It's a deuce!
All of it higher.
Come on, for $6,000, be there higher! A jack! Another $6,000, $19,400.
Ow.
Two chances at a $30,000 jackpot.
Okay. 4.
Okay. Is it behind 4? It is! you get another $30,000 plus an additional $5,000 of side change. So you're up to $49,400, Steve. We're out of time for today, so I'll see you guys for our next episode.